In the 1700s, and two important figures were brought into the world that would create what we know as the United States of America. Those two figures would be known as John Adams and Jonathan Sewell. Both had some part in the process of the American Revolution, or events that led up to the Revolution. They shaped the events that unfolded the Revolution, like the Boston Massacre and the Stamp Act. Yet Jonathan and John were on two different sides of the field, one siding with Britain and the other with the colonies. What else did I say? Okay. Holt said it best when he states that although these two sons of Massachusetts have much in common, their personal histories different. Their personal history is different, and thus only would one risk his position. John Adams and Jonathan Sewell were what people call complete polar opposites. Even though they were on opposite sides of a major controversy, these two men shared similar ideology. Similar ideology, and but one man went farther in the vote. One man risked it all. Went farther than the other. Period. Oh. Jonathan Sewell was born into an old, distinguished family with many social connections in 1729. When his father died 3 years later after Jonathan was born, Jonathan was provided by a successful relative like his uncle, Stephen Sewell, who was the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. So the first paragraph is going to be about Jonathan Sewell. The second would be about John Adams. I'll probably add some more to John Adams. During the 1760s, the colony of Boston was up in arms when the Great difficult. These acts and later events would further push the people of the Americas to lead a revolution. lifelong revolution. The act that called further into the revolution. The act that caused the most stir between the colonists and the royalists was the Stamp Act. This was the act that Jonathan Sowell and what's his name? John Adams would come into great controversy with, since they both were friends.
Can you go somewhere? Yeah.
Both were friends, and how they both were friends, and when they both ended up on different sides of the playing field, quotation marks of the playing field, because playing field, 7 minutes, okay. Playing field, this would hurt their friendship. Jordan when the Stamp Act was put in place, John Adams believed that the colonists had certain rights that Britain were taking advantage of. Jonathan had felt the same way, yet he chose not to say anything and decided to abide by the king.
I knew you were gonna do that, so I fucking moved out today, so you wouldn't fucking stun me.
Gabe.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Are you doing your paper?
Yes.
You shut up. Damn.
Oh, what did I say? John.
Story of my life.
But Jonathan would soon later be what?
Hey.
So.
Dude.
Do you see? Just lock the door.
That's how you know they never come out the room, because they still got the flyer on their door.
Yeah, there's a lot of doors with flyers.
That's how you know when people are lazy to come out their room.
Jonathan would soon later be tested on his loyalness. Not localness, loyalness This is the crown. When the Townshend Act. Where is the Townshend Act was in place. Oh, I can't see Jack. Okay. When did the act come to play?